Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first Master on the Chat show, Master Nelson Monteiro. Yee-hoo!
Hi, Braulio. Hi, everyone.
My
it's
man,
always is a good time to see this guy here, you know.
Man, you don't age, man. Look at this. Look, I was catching you up in a pass. I surprised you. What's going on?
That's the secret, my man. It's the water that I drink.
But man, you're gonna have to be Master Nelson in comma the Peter Pan Monteiro.
You know, it's funny you say that. Master Carlos, since I was 15, 16, he always come to me and said, "Hey, bitch, you gotta take something. How you always in shape? You always, you know."
I remember that we have always been joking about, Master Nelson going to become a master when we wasn't like a year ago. And then no, I'm not going to be. I don't want to use the I'm going to keep my black belt. My black belt. Now you have the core belt. How I want to know, how did you feel when you got it? Because you got to the summit, and how was to get that core belt from Master Carlos Jr. and at first, how was when you were wearing it, and then if it has changed, if you have incorporated already, you know what, I am a master. Do you feel like it?
Bro, yes. First of all, receiving a belt from at that level of the belt, right? Sometimes people say, "Oh, belt is just to tie your gi around you." I don't believe that. I think belt is means a lot. Means that accomplishment that, you know, for the years that you dedicated to Jiu-Jitsu, means that your life changed somehow through Jiu-Jitsu. There is no way you're gonna get a black belt, a stripes on a black belt. That you gotta be, especially from Gracie Barra, you gotta be a good guy. You gotta receiving a belt. I think it means a lot, and receiving especially a coral belt from Master Carlos. If you see, if you go back in time, right, and let's say if you did Kung Fu, and it would be an honor for you. Imagine you receive a belt from Bruce Lee. Imagine if you go in Judo and you have the chance, the opportunity of a lifetime to receive your belt from Jigoro Kano, you know, and had the opportunity to receive my coral belt from Master Carlos, the guy that I studied when I was 14 years old, you know, until, you know, I'm 52, and receiving his coral belt from him. It's so much. I don't have word to describe the feeling that day. I was emotional. I had in my mind, I'm not gonna cry, man. I'm not gonna cry. And then you know, they call me right there in front of him and receiving from him, and being around of all you guys. You know, it was a unique moment. It's a moment that I'm gonna take to my life.
One is, what would you like to see us professors doing in California in order to protect what you have built together with Master Carlos and the entire team? And also, what would you like to see us doing in order to further the vision of bringing our Jiu-Jitsu to everyone in the state of California and keeping the legacy of Master Carlos Gracie Jr. and Gracie Barra strong in that state? Take care, my brother.
Thank you, Professor Márcio Feitosa. Marcio, I see the two questions that you did, they kind of linked to each other. Why? The way I see it, okay? I believe that until we die, we gotta learn. We're in the process of learning. We need to learn, right? Every aspect of life. So every day you wake up until you go to bed, we gotta learn. Every day you gotta learn something, right? And what you said, keep the legacy. Let's put this way: keep the legacy of Gracie Barra, Master Carlos, his family alive, and the growth of Gracie Barra here in California, specifically, right? You asking about California. Is continue learning. I think the big mistake of a jiu-jitsu instructor you stop learning, right? If you go to a dentist, let's say the guy had his degree back 10 years ago, and he believes he's still doing the same procedures until nowadays, there is a lot of, yes, it's still the same, but a lot of new things still coming up, right? And I believe Jiu-Jitsu, it's so much information nowadays. I see from my time, right? The beginning of Gracie Barra in Brazil, I was there. And the beginning of Gracie Barra here in US. And today, we see like ICP, we see Barra Fit, we see GB Online. Look what the GB Online is doing with this epidemic of, you know, coronavirus, what's going on in the world.
How do you think this difference, how much made the importance of the growth of the sport in worldwide, like from how it was and how Gracie Barra made a big change of how to bring jiu-jitsu for everyone?
Yeah, I believe that is still the seeds is already there, right? Now is the to me is the matter of we continue the path that we are, and I think organically we're gonna grow, right? Organically, you're at your school, at my school, and Professor Márcio Feitosa, Professor Flávio Almeida, Professor guys that I know that from that school is gonna have good seeds for us to continue growing and bring jiu-jitsu for everyone, every region, right? I know it's guys that is gonna know the spirit, the sense of jiu-jitsu, the jiu-jitsu that we have, jiu-jitsu that Master Carlos gave to us. And I believe that the growth, we can, even if you want to now, no, we don't want to let that go anymore, it's too late, because jiu-jitsu, especially Gracie Barra, the way you teach, the way we are so organized, and it's out there, it's in the it's in the chain, you know, nobody can lick the chain anymore. It's so strong. That's the way I feel about Gracie Barra. We're so strong nowadays that it's a matter of time to literally be in every corner, every street, every neighborhood, we're gonna be all over. Brother, just take your what you said about the red shield, right? When you put on the red shield, you go to competition. But I know that you know that, and I know that you specifically competition, but being a black belt, especially under Master Carlos, means more than just the competition aspect, right? It's because you can behave well, you can put a red shield, go to a competition, do well, but in your private life, you not behave well the way you behave when you go fight. And I think jiu-jitsu, I think we as like you said, you lead by example. I think you being a black belt, being under Master Carlos, under Gracie Barra, representing Gracie Barra, it's all aspect of your life, right? It's the way you dress, it's the way you respect people on the traffic, you respect people on the street, right? You do not. It's on your daily life that we bring the benefits of jiu-jitsu. We got to behave ourselves, right? It's not just in that moment when you go to competition, because it's beyond of just competition. But that's what I want to just complement what you said.
Yeah, like when I said like the responsibility of becoming my best self is on that. It's as a person, as a reference, as a leader, as a professor, as a student, as an athlete, and as a member of the society. So people, I do feel, like it's crazy because I do behave much more when I'm outside on the streets, when I'm wearing when I wear my red shield, like my t-shirt, right? If I'm walking, I think more than twice of doing something silly just because I feel like I am representing our team. I am a member of something that's beyond myself, and then I feel the responsibility to be my best self in that moment, so people can, in respect to what I am representing. You know what I'm saying?